Today, let's talk about self-service e-discovery. Now, there are a number of companies who built out their software and they claim we are ready to do e-discovery ourselves. But are we? Let's talk about that today. So, are we ready for self-service e-discovery? And I say, in some cases, yes. I see cases that come across my desk once in a while. Clients send over data that they need processed or done something, but the process is so simple that you could use one of those self-service e-discovery applications or websites where you just upload your data and then you download it back out after it's been processed and you're done. It's very simple, very easy to do. You basically don't need any expertise from anybody on the vendor side or anywhere else. Now, on the other hand, most of the cases I deal with are complicated cases that require experts. And when you build this self-service e-discovery software, you still need experts to handle your data, your problematic data. You need consultation, you need something. So it's kind of a matter where do you want to have those experts. If you're working with an e-discovery vendor, well, they're going to have experts that are going to help you to do what you need done. If you will use self-service e-discovery software, then you need to have those experts in-house to handle problems, answer questions, and deal with whatever problems are going to come up. So just because you went and sign up for some kind of plan with one of these companies, it's not going to solve all your problems. You still need professionals who are going to deal with problems. Whether those professionals are going to be at the vendor side or inside your organization, you still need those people. So that was fairly general. Let's talk a little more specific. And we can start with quality control, right? You always need a person who's going to look over things and put their stamp of approval. And it's not necessarily the job is difficult. Yes, generally you need a lot of experience to know what you're looking for, what kind of problems you're finding, but you need to have the person to put their own sort of assurance that, yes, I looked at it, I QC'd it, this is good, I checked for privileged, I checked for redactions, I checked for something else. Someone has to be that person. So you need that person, again, either in-house or on a vendor side. The other thing you need to consider is long-running tasks. So there might be things that you have to do that just takes up time. And giving that data to a vendor or somebody else is a perfect way to handle it. You may not have a person in-house to sit there and split PDFs by bookmark or QC TIFFing, or if you have an Excel that needs to be redacted, maybe you need it to be formatted perfectly, right? You may not have time for it. So there are certain tasks that takes a long time and you just need to hand them off to somebody. And e-discovery vendor is probably a good choice to hand this off to, or unless you have somebody in-house, like I said a million times probably by now. So what's the right answer here? And there really isn't one. You have to evaluate your cases, you have to evaluate your workflow, how many people you have, how quickly you need things done, and also how much you're getting charged by a vendor. If a vendor has a reasonable price and they're giving you good quality productions, well, there may not be a point to try to do it yourself. You'll spend as much time and it'll cost you as much money internally to get it done. But on the other hand, if your cases are extremely easy, there's nothing special about them, and you have some resources, yeah, that might be a good idea to try one of the self-service e-discovery software where you just upload your data, drag and drop, it'll do its thing, you quickly review, export production, and you're done. So yes, it may be right for you, but in a lot of cases that I deal with personally, we're still dealing with too much complexity, and there's still a lot of responsibility that someone has to take for that job. And a lot of clients prefer an e-discovery vendor to handle it and be responsible for quality of their output. So let me know if you agree or disagree with me in the comments below. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video.